Alrighty, alrighty. Um, how's it going, everyone? Ouch. My everything hurts. Ow! Um, Today is Friday, I believe. Originally, I wasn't intending to stream today. Just, just to be clear. So this is a bit spontaneous. Um, I was supposed to have therapy today, but there's like a nationwide public transport strike, so uh, I don't have an easy time to get to my therapist, so I arranged to move that appointment to another day. So I have time. Um, Further, today, or technically yesterday, but they added Tangle and Whisper from the IDW comics to CrossWorlds. And I like the IDW comics a lot, actually. Um, and I find are we are we are we back? Uh oh no. Oh no. Uh that's no good. Uh I think we're reconnected. Uh huh. Okay. It seems we're live. Okay. So, back to where I was. Yeah, I theoretically had therapy today. I don't have therapy today because nationwide strike or whatever. So public transport is out in several major cities, including mine. uh, yeah, and Tangle and Whisper were added to CrossWorlds. Yeah, which I'm excited about. I don't know if I'm going to play them. I mainly because I have two other characters that I already main that I like, but maybe I'll try Whisper. Um, but yeah, let's just get started, I guess. Um, game. Oh, I should probably preface that I modded the game not super heavily. Like, it's not like I changed anything about how the game plays. I just added a bunch of visual stuff because modders have done some cool visual mods and sound mods. But yeah, game. Uh, are you? Are you capturing? Are you even there? There we go. That took a bit. Tell me how the audio is as well. Oh yeah, I also replaced the intro animation because I like the animation they did for uh the trailers. Oh right, I get the Warhawk now. I rebought the game, but like I bought the game for myself because before I've used Silic's copy, so we can play both at the same time, basically. But like I don't have the pre-order bonus on my version of the game, but Silic does because she got it gifted before the game released. So Tangle and Whisper. And I thought Jewel is also here.
I expect great things from you.
Until the 3rd of March. Tap allies, get rings, land air tricks. Okay. And Wisp Hoarder Kit, interesting. Aww. I love the Wisps. Jewel, Tangle, Whisper. Yeah, the internet really doesn't like me today. I noticed it earlier as well. So yeah, that's gonna be slightly annoying if I get the Warhawk every time. And yeah, one of the mods I added is one that changes the profile picture. Anyways. Okay, we're back. I think. I hope. Are we back? I hope. I hope so. This is not good. Okay. If we are disconnecting too often, I might do something different. I don't know what yet, but I mean, if we are disconnecting in the game, if we disconnect on stream too often, then I don't know. I haven't thought that far. Okay. I do still have connection. Okay. Oh no. Let's just give this a try. But if it's too bad, we might have to do something else for now. till I figure out what's going wrong here. Let's just go with Whisper on the Whisper booster for now. I know we're boring, but... I hope I'm not dropping too many frames. I haven't installed the sound mod for those two yet. Because that's another thing a lot of characters don't have. Sound, like the DLC characters don't have sounds, unfortunately. Well, let's see how this holds up. Ow. Okay. Okay. That's so good. Okay. Saving myself with the laser there. Pretty sure I would have fallen off otherwise. So... Okay. Every time. Don't know if I prefer Whisper over Knights and Omega. Actually, I think I prefer over Knights, unfortunately, because I do like Knights as a character, but they don't exactly control the best. That could have gone better.
Nice.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not a chance. But alright, oh well. At least the connection seems to be better now. I don't know what happened there earlier. But yeah, I think I'm going back to
Mission accepted.
Omega.
Let's go.
Stream back. But yeah, this is not that's not good. We might have to pivot. Oh my. Might need to at least look if I can figure out what's going wrong. During the race it seems to be fine, but I think it's really just the networking. Yo, Lich! How's it going? We're racing in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, as the name implies. Yeah, they added new characters. The IDW characters, like from the comics. Tangle and Whisper. I'm not currently playing a side of them because I'm bad with both of them. Well, I haven't tried Tangle yet, I could try her, but I don't think she's going to be better for me. That's good. But yeah, we had some issues earlier when matchmaking. Yeah. It's a fun game, I enjoy it a lot. It's different than Mario Kart World, but I don't think... I like the tracks and the characters more in this game compared to World, though that's also partially because I just like Sonic more than Mario. I'm not getting a single tap this yet, it's bad. I am somehow first though, which I guess I can't complain about. But yeah. I'll... Yeah, I don't have a scroll command yet. We'll probably not win this. But yeah.
Expected time frame not met.
Results? Am I disconnecting? Come on. Yeah, I fear I might have to pivot. Uh, Let me check real quick if I can figure out if there's something wrong with my cable, like LAN wire. Okay, I checked the LAN wire real quick. It should be fine. I don't know. I'll give it another try. That was the wrong button. Um. Uh. Yeah. Very not promising, no. Though at least stream isn't disconnecting this time. Yeah, might be a good idea. Just restarting the game. Let me just do that. And then hope the stream doesn't die. Otherwise we are going to, I don't know. I probably pivot to something else. I don't know what yet. I don't feel like setting up the Switch for streaming right now, even though it's mostly set up. I just need to shuffle everything around. Uh, Otherwise, I might also try. I understand. It's not a big deal. You can get fair play points relatively easily, so if you just get a minor thing like a disconnect, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it should only be for 5 points, which isn't a lot. Like, it's not a big deal. This seems better. We're not disconnecting. And we're not lagging. What are Tangle's stats besides? Handling and boost. Let's just give it a try. But yeah, this seems better. I'm annoyed that it took so long, but... Sometimes things happen, that's just the nature of streaming. Is it really a stream if you don't have massive tech issues? Anyways, now that we finally resolved that, yo Lich, how's it going? As I was saying, Tangle and Whisper have been added to this game. The Levians. It's cool finally seeing, like, comic characters be acknowledged in, like, more or less, canon games. Yeah, not sure how I feel about Tangle. Which, I mean, I'm not particularly surprised. I don't hate it though. I do actually feel like I'm more in control than I would be with Knights or Omega. Like, her handling stat is really good. Who did I hit with this? Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, acceleration, Tangle's best stat, is not great in this game. Like, it's probably the worst stat in the game, simply because it doesn't do all that much. Which is why it's good that Tangle also has great boost and handling. Ow. having good boost is especially good because extreme gear also use boost. And just being able to get a boost really quick is like drift boost is really good. I think I still prefer Omega simply because he's tankier, so he can take a beating better. Ah! I don't know if I got first or second there. That sounds like first. Yeah, nice. Heck yeah. But yeah, this is... Whenever they release a new character, they do like a festival. Thanks for the GGs, where you have to get points. And... like you are in teams and you have to get points by doing certain special missions. Like tapping your teammates. And for wherever you place you get points. Which just give you small rewards like decals and stuff. Nothing like game changing. The only thing you can get that is like affects your stats at all is the gadget, and you can get it later for ticket points. So it's not a big deal. And yeah, I just like these festivals because they are a small thing, but they just give me like an opportunity to be like, oh yeah, I want to get back to this game right now because they are doing the festival. Like, it makes for a nice way of like dividing when you actually care, like get really into the game, and when you're just kind of like, yeah, like playing it whenever you want. Ring range played. I don't think I need that. I haven't played Wonder Museum in ages. You know what? I'll give Tangle another. I don't know. They have said they're going to repeat festivals eventually, but so far they haven't repeated. So I don't know. But again, the gameplay relevant ones aren't actually missed. Like the gadget you can get for ticket points afterwards, which you just get by playing. The decals. Yeah, I agree. I don't know yet if they do that. Also, yeah, you just got colorful now. I almost out.
See you next time.
I love how we just keep tab boosting each other. Because we're basically right next to each other. I wish Void was better. But yeah, I can show you how the rewards work later. In a second. Nice. I got first. But yeah, basically most of them are just like small decals you can put on your vehicle. There's one title you get for getting a win streak, which I think I just got because, I mean, we just won again. Which is nice, having the win streak out really early. Normally it's a pain in the ass to get. Nice. Getting the point up chance is also really nice. But yeah, this is the only gameplay relevant one, and again you can trade it in. The other ones are decals, one horn per character, which is cool. And two titles, one for the win streak and one for completing the event. Oh, and technically there's another title for being like in the top 100, but God damn it. Interesting. I like that. It's not particularly useful, but...
Let the dream begin!
But yeah. The decals on this one are what you get for the event. Like, something like this. Where you just...
Let the dream begin!
put them on your vehicle, which is neat, but not, like... But I also agree that FOMO of that sort of kind is annoying, even when it's such a small thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of FOMO, as you might be aware, or not. But yeah, most of the things in this event are also really easy to get. Like, you have half a week or something for... You need to get 1,000 points to get all the rewards. Like, everything else is just more ticket points. Except the top 100 title, but... Obviously only 100 can get that. And like, it's not nothing special, it's literally just event top 100. I think there's also one for top 1000, but... I might put a little bit more effort into this event than most, but if I'm not gonna be upset if I don't get top 1,000 or whatever. It's, also, yeah, for some reason Knights has their own sound effects. Not our problem. That is our problem. And I missed a punch completely. Oh well. This track is a bit difficult. Mainly because some of the curves are a bit sharp. And I don't typically play high handling characters. Ow. Why did that person have King Boom Boo in first? Ah. But yeah, a lot of this game is just drifting. Nom 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 nom. I'm glad that we can eat the Nickelodeon slime. Okay, that should be an easy win. Okay. Not really.
I knew I was going to win.
I don't really know a lot of people complaining about it. Nah, shame. But I take second. It's also weird, by the way, how much they gave Knights specifically. Because, like, they're the only character, I think, with, like, separate versions of the victory track for some reason. Like, vastly different victory tracks. Like, music tracks. Depending on which... or finish music tracks, I guess. I did see that, yeah. Season Racer, I can look into that later. I'm just glad that the stream isn't disconnecting every minute. But yeah, I don't really know if people complain about that. I mean, if you have heard someone complain about it, do let me know.
Mission accepted.
I think I'm going back to Omega though. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really heard anyone complain about it, but I'm sure there are people who don't like it, but the majority of people, I think, are okay with it. To be fair, because I think in the time attack mode you can still do 3 laps of each track, and like each of the CrossWorld tracks, like the in-between tracks, is still a fully fledged track. In fact, you can unlock that. I'm pretty sure you can unlock that the regular race tracks can also be CrossWorld tracks. I dislike this track immensely. Which is a shame, because I think visually it's actually really nice, but it's not a... I can't believe they just overrode my White Wisp with a White Wisp. Ow. Okay. But yeah, I dislike this track. Get out of my way, Hatsune Miku. I didn't get past Hatsune Miku. Imagine if you could lose an achievement. Yeah, this was horrible. Shoutouts to Reducidal UFG for carrying this team. I mean, not that it mattered, because we still freaking lost, but... But yeah, you even get points if you lose. We did have 2 bots, yes. Also about to start, so let's look at the achievement I got, and then we'll take a quick break, I guess. I don't know. Also, yo French, how's it going? Imagine losing an achievement. I mean, yeah, the other team had 4 top positions there. There's nothing you can do there. No, not friends list. challenges. Ah, nice. And we got the win streak title for this event, which is Diamond Cutters, which is neat. Anyways, yeah, I'll be right back, I guess. That's great news. That's good to hear. That is indeed reason to have a wonderful day. So yeah, I'll be right back. I just completely forgot to play music during the break. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore the awkward silence of the last. Anyways. um, um, yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry, Chad. It will happen again. Uh, yeah, French, how's it go? I mix up the buttons with this game way too much, and I don't know why it's this game in particular where I mix up the buttons for confirming. Anyways, let's do more festival. Air trick. Let's give Whisper another try. And let's use this gadget because Air Trick Expert is a good gadget. So, I'm so glad that they're in the game. Like, genuinely. I still need to get the voice mod set up for them. But it's just, you know, cool that we have them. Like, it's really cool just seeing the common characters be acknowledged. Because they are awesome, like, straight up. Especially early IDW is just so great. So I feel like everyone who likes Sonic should at least like read the first few arcs of IDW because they are really good. Yeah. Is it just me or has like every race we had so far been like double points chance? Not that I'm complaining, mind. I don't mind doing this faster, but I mean, I do have kind of the issue that I need to think about what I do afterwards, but one issue at a time. Oh, of course, my boots were right before. Not a magnet. I am driving hard. It's fine. It is. Market Street is literally based on Rooftop Rock. Just like this is based on Cool Edge from unleashed. I'm in so much trouble. Ow. Rude. Nice. Yeah, that's what I said, and also. Hang on, I need a screenshot. They have not done Oops or Radical Highway yet. That would be funny though. I didn't realize my entire team is just Whisper. I mean, I get it, Whisper is a good character, like, her stats are amazing, but... Oh, God. Oh, thanks for the clip. That was hilarious. Mainly because I just didn't expect it. But yeah, I don't know if I like Whisper personally. Not because she's bad, but because I don't know if she fits my playstyle. I think I prefer heavier characters like Omega. I guess Pegmaze.
Mission accepted.
Very well.
Very well. Fine, we're going to Minecraft. I don't like the Minecraft track, but I guess we're going to Minecraft. It's fine. It's dandy. They missed a chance, by the way, to call the SpongeBob festival the SpongeBob Squarefest. Just saying. Omega, where are you going? I knew the gas is one of the reasons why I don't like that stage. It's because it gets me every time, because I cannot see it. Like that I have to say about this game, it is very chaotic. If you're playing it, it's fine, because you just learn to just focus on yourself. But it is a lot. This is fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine, we're 11th. 12. I missed that. That's bad. Ah, oh, come on, I was invincible. I don't like that I'm the head of the... I don't like that I'm the lead in my team. Actually, I was third. Maybe it was fine, but... I don't think we're going to win this. Okay, but at least we are still second. Ooh, the bot being lead keeper kind of hurts. That one hurts. But yeah. How's everyone feeling about the new Pokemon news, by the way? I guess that's something I can ask about. Sure, the beetle. I haven't watched the Pokemon Present yet, but I've seen like a summary of it, so I know roughly what happened. I do still need to watch the trailer though, because I am genuinely curious about it. Okay. At least it's not a disconnect. Just a timeout. Yeah. I don't know if I'm thinking if I want to stream more of this tomorrow, because A, I didn't stream for a while, the last week. So I kind of want to catch up on that. But also I don't know when I will have time to stream next week. Since I'm kind of... busy next week. Yeah, busy is probably the right word. I mean, part of it sorry. Part of it I'm not really busy as much as I'll probably just be tired. Because I'm getting my blood taken. So I don't know how much energy I'll have after that. But I'll also be busy for different reasons. As I said, it's gonna be a busy week.
Successful.
Okay. I do like the knights on the Radical Highway stage here, because they were on the Radical Highway championships, I believe.
Random track.
Okay, half this team is really good and the other half is not inspiring much confidence. But that's okay. Okay. This is good. Okay. Ouch. Now I'm in the half that isn't good. All balanced and all as all things should be. Okay. That could have gone better, but
Inadequate performance.
I'm with you, Omega. We could have done better. It's okay. I mean, technically we can still win this. Now we can't win this. Okay. So, not bad. We are making progress. Again, because I see this more as just an opportunity to like pick up the game rather than like a serious competition, I way more enjoy just, you know, playing rather than making it dependent on if I win or lose. If I'm happy with the race, I guess. And I think the score, you getting score for like losing still definitely helps with it. Like, it makes it feel less, you know, frustrating to lose. Oh no, one of my teammates disconnected. That's not good. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to Mario Kart later, by the way, as well. I'm pretty sure Dan is planning to do Mario Kart. Was it today that he's doing Dokapon? And he's also doing Mario Kart, right? Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that because, again, I think Mario Kart and this are so different that I find different things enjoyable about those two games. They are just so different. Aerial maneuvers. Aerial maneuvers. Ouch. That could have gone worse. Ha! But like, I don't know, this game is a lot more like just going fast. Like, directly just going fast with like different ways of achieving that. Mario Kart has a lot more of like
Expected time frame not met.
I guess it's the horizontal versus vertical skill expression, kind of. As in, this game has a few key skills that you can get really good at, compared to, but like they all lead to the same goal, while Mario Kart World has a lot of variety in what its skills are, and they're all useful for different situations. So I don't think one is better than the other, but like, I do definitely think this has more content slash longevity for me, which Mario Kart World is currently kind of lacking. But I do also think it's a lot more chill, like Mario Kart World. It's a lot more just fooling around and like trying different tricks compared to this, where it's all just like a straight competition. And I think that makes Mario Kart World really fun for like community games, compared to this, which you can play with friends, but is a lot less interesting, I think. Though I would still like to play it with friends as well. I don't know if that makes sense, or if I'm just...
Come on.
rambling. I mean, I'm definitely rambling, that's... that's what streaming is about, isn't it? Compliment myself, Miri, how dare you? It's about redeem. Compliment. That's a good question. I think... Yeah, I think my compliment about myself is that I'm a lot better about just not letting setbacks get to me as much as I used to. I've been struggling the last few weeks a lot with productivity, and in the past that would be a really bother me, and like I would way more define like how good of a week it was based on that, right? And I think I've gotten a lot better about just letting my productivity, like not letting my productivity define my happiness, I guess. And like I'm still not quite where I would like to be with that. It still bothers, like it still bothers me, but I'm better at acknowledging that I'm also still like that it can still be a good week even if I wasn't productive. Hydrate. I can hydrate in a second. And stretch. I probably shouldn't stretch and dive. I don't know. Something tells me that it will end badly. Why so serious? Because I'm driving high-speed hoverboard and I could die any second. Nice. Oh, okay, stretch. Oh. I should actually stretch. You're right. My shoulders hurt. I've been too locked in, as the kids say these days. Do the kids say it? Mary, you're hip with the kids. What do the kids these days say? Ah, come on. I am aware, Lich. However, I've been never hip with the kids, even when I was a kid. 67? They say 67? Aware what though? Excuse me? I don't... Did I say something French, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. I don't think I get what you... You should try Sling 60. I'm... Why would you do this to me?
So, come on. Come on.
Alright, enjoy your luck, Mary. I am aware.
Hell yeah.
Clearly I'm aware, Wisp. I mean, look at me.
Hey guys!
Farewell. Oh man.
At some point I should probably make a Werehog version of my avatar, but... I don't know, I never really cared much for the Werehog. I didn't hate it, but I never really cared much for it either. Maybe I should do that. Maybe when I get around to streaming Unleashed. If I ever get around to it, I don't know. It's not like a high priority of mine, but like... It's the only Sonic, like, mainline Sonic game that I never really played at this point. Dead and Shadow, I guess. I mean, that's also not completely true. Technically, I have played Unleashed. I've played the Wii version, somewhat. I've played until like Cool Edge in Unleashed, and then I don't think I don't have any memory of touching it, but somehow the game is beaten by now. I haven't beaten it, but it is beaten. The thing is, Cynic also doesn't remember beating the game, so... You know, I don't know who beat our copy of Unleashed, but someone evidently did. That was rude. Wow, wow, wow. I should drift more. It's like the whole reason you play at the extreme, yeah. Why? I don't know. I mean, there are some things that I preferred over Unleashed, compared to what I've seen of HD Unleashed. My main issue with Unleashed was honestly the motion controls. So I don't know, I might prefer the PS2 version. Or PS3? I don't remember. I know there was... I mean, I kind of find it interesting that 06 retconned itself, but... that's a different discussion. it's an interesting topic actually, because I do like I don't like '06 itself, but I like the implications that followed it. Because despite retconning itself, there are a lot of characters that still seem to be vaguely aware of it. Even before Shadow Gens just straight up had Mephiles being aware of being erased from the timeline. So like, I don't know, it's an interesting topic. I don't know, I find it kind of cool that he remembers. I like the implications of it. Like, but I wish they were explored more, right? Like this destined, like this fated event that hasn't happened but still is in everyone's memories.
Yo! Hey! Hey! Yeah! Come on!
Like, it's such an interesting way of handling such an event.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's so cool that it's the same reason that like Silver and Blaze have this innate connection neither of them really understands, or certain places feel familiar to Sonic and Blaze and Silver. There has been a recent Sonic channel artwork that had Silver reading books in Kingdom Valley, and like, I just find the idea fascinating that even he tries to find out what happened there. You get what I mean? This awareness, something must have happened, but that's actually way more what I would want from a Silver game than exploring his like future, because I really don't think his future is actually that relevant for his plot. Not after '06. I find it way more interesting how a time traveler like him would engage with an event that hasn't happened, but that he clearly remembers. Like, that's a way more interesting perspective of this entire thing.
Random track.
I actually, for a change, don't mind this gun. Normally I don't like this track particularly, but for this festival it's actually kind of neat. I'll read that in a second, sorry. I do have to keep my eyes on the road. Just a little bit. I don't want to get wrecked. I kind of agree, like, I don't know, again, I feel like I like the implications of '06 being his technical introduction still. But like, I do wish we just had a better like explanation. How is he back now? Technically the explanation is Sonic Rivals, but like, basically no one talks about it again.
Finish! Inadequate performance.
Yeah, this was bad. I deserved that loss. That's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I love the implication of just Silver going through time trying to understand what happened. But they never really did anything like that. Like, none of the characters ever tried to figure out what happened. And like, I get Sonic wouldn't be the one to like try to research that sort of thing. Like, but I feel like Silver would be such a good character for something like that. And I'm kind of surprised no one has thought about that so far. I mean, to be fair, I haven't thought about it until I saw that artwork, but...
Hello. Woohoo!
But like, it's that meta-narrative, right?
Sounds good.
Like, I like the meta-narrative aspect of like Silver trying to figure out what happened with '06. And the more I think about that, the more I kind of want to write or design or something like that, like lean into that sort of story, because like maybe make an artwork for it, but just the idea of Silver trying to figure stuff out, because he's the character that most likely would notice when that something is wrong with the timeline. But that's the thing, there's so much cool stuff you can do with the implications of '06 more than '06 itself. Like, I don't really care too much about '06. I think it's horrible for reasons completely different than most people mention. Yeah, it's not about '06 itself, because what '06 was is only marginally relevant for this idea. It's more what it left behind. Because that's why I never really... It took me way longer to understand why people didn't like '06, because knowing the implications of '06 always seemed like an interesting story to me. because its legacy is way more interesting than its actual story. Like, having seen the game now, not played it, but seen it. Which, by the way, add 06 to the list of mainline Sonic games I haven't played yet. I understand why 06 is bad, obviously. I'm not one of those people who would claim 06 is good. Ow. But like, the implications of the story it left behind. I mean, Sonic doesn't look bad in that game. But he's so mismatched with the art style. Like, and I'm happy that they did redesigns for Elise and stuff later in the series. Oh, we wondered. He doesn't fit, yes. Like, especially when you see the mocap cutscenes. Like, it just feels awkward. Which is funny because I actually like how the mocap Sonic characters look, but it's just... Like, I like how smooth the animation is. It looks really cool when done right, but it's just... When you compare to the actual human characters, it's just uncanny. Like, that's I think the issue for me. The humans are squarely uncanny valley for me. Particularly Eggman. And then seeing the smoothly animated Sonic characters next to them is just like a whole another uncanny valley. Also yeah, ha ha ha, one. Like, it's fun how smooth the movement is, but it's like if you compare to the rest of the game, it's just kind of unsettlingly good. Uncanny.
Very well.
But yeah, as I said, that's why what is left behind is way more interesting to me than the actual game. Because like the actual game is like, there are cool things in the game, like Mephiles is interesting when he's not stupid. Silver, obviously. I mean, I love Silver. He's a great character. But that's also what I find so interesting about the idea of like looking at what is left behind. Because it would allow for a very interesting way of using those things that were lost with the timeline reset. That's why I like Mephiles in Shadow's game, like Shadow Generations. It feels like picking something up that was in 06 and giving new implications to it. Playing with this lost timeline. Yeah, Same with the Zeti, actually. Like, why is Zavok here? I mean, I found it even worse in Team Sonic Racing that Zavok was there, but like... Still, why is he here? What is his motivation? Where am I going? I'm going to die. You know what, I'm driving. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything for me. Thank you.
Inadequate performance.
I'm actually really proud of that movement. That was actually sick. Too bad the rest of the team is doing horrible, but second place. A horrible second place because like look at that gap, but a second place nonetheless. Ads are about to start, so I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back. Also, by the way, just to mention here, the whole idea with like Silver exploring the... because I had 3 lead weights, yes. The whole idea of like exploring Silver, like Silver exploring the lost timeline, like trying to figure out what was going on. I literally just came up with that, but it's like I had the idea before that like it would be interesting if the characters were aware of it before, but only after thinking about that artwork again did I really like... I'm realizing how much potential there actually is for like a story, right? Just... And it's weird to think excited about anything that picks up the story of 06, but like... It is really just... There are so many interesting pieces you can pick up. Anyways, I'll be right back. And this time I'll remember the music. Okay, I'm back. Hang on, let me. Uh, would I rather? I'm afraid already. Would I rather? No? Yes. Yes, no, actually. Yes. No. No. I'm I'm privileged on this. No, I can't answer if I don't know what I would rather. Unless I know what I would rather, I rather wouldn't, no. I'm sorry. And I answered. I guess I rather wouldn't. I am interested in that Eggman's. Oh, I think that's the decal for the Expo stage. I don't know if I said reset my gadget. I guess we'll see. Ah, come on, we had white space. You could have taken white space. But yeah, how's it going, Dwight? Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I can see that. I think the former, mainly because the second is a paradox. I mean, I like bacon more than not having games, I think. And I think I agree with Lich. Though I will miss bacon. But I'm more of a poultry person anyways, so I'm not that huge on pork. Designed this gadget thing. This is horrible. Ow. Why are you like this so much? Ah, come on. This wasn't great.
Expected time frame not
I believe there is no game is already... Never mind what the white said. How did we win? Oh, because all the others in my team were just cracked. I got carried hard. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's say I'm also more of a chicken person, but I just like chicken. Chicken is good. But that's awkward. Just exactly 700. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is already a game called There Is No Game, so I don't know, do whatever those people did. Right in the reality. Oh god. We can also add Concord to the mix. While we're at it. Ah, good old Concord. I've never played it. And now I never will. And I don't feel like I'm missing out necessarily. Please, Pumpkin Manch. Anyways, I should probably use good gadgets. Yeah. That's a good question. That's a long message. Never mind, I know. September 83rd. Now that I think about it, Westport is actively a liability. Because Void is so bad. Where did I go? missed the last wisp as well. Not that it would have helped me, but... And this is a wisp. Real. I'll read that in a sec. I mean... That's a good question. I mean, I can't answer that partially because I never really cared for Overwatch to begin with, but... Why? I did horrible there. September 83rd.
Performance.
Overwatch was renamed to Overwatch again, and I'm not sure how many there have been. I'm pretty sure I've been playing this for a very long time, but when was it? How many versions? Is this still Overwatch or Overwatch? I can't tell anymore. But like, I get what you mean, like, why would you care about like a franchise that... And to be fair, I think it's different with like a game that's mainly focused on like being competitive. Like... I think theoretically it would be less egregious than a franchise that is mainly just focused on being competitive, but the issue is that Overwatch sold itself on like caring for the characters in the franchise and like to be fair, I think there are very different appeals to Overwatch and TF2. Not that I have played Overwatch, but just what I know about the games. Like, to answer the question, why would you care about Overwatch? If you don't really care about the monetized part of Overwatch, the update kind of, like, that change now kind of doesn't matter for you that much. It still sucks, but it doesn't really affect your enjoyment of the game unless you already don't like the game. I agree that they had that mindset, but I don't think that mindset reflects reality. Because there's a very different thing of being afraid of your competition and your competition actually being competition. And I would argue their reaction to that actually played way more into TF2 failing than Overwatch itself did. Or not failing, but like having such a big setback. And like, to be fair, I've not been there for the history of either of those, so I don't have a full picture of it. But just from what I know about the games. time is so bad. It's fine. No! Omega! I just murdered SpongeBob. But like on the surface level, it definitely seems like these two and Overwatch have the same appeal. And I think if you only look at the surface level, there's definitely a much closer comparison. But when you look at the art style, the actual gameplay nuances, and like tone, you have a very different tone for like tone of like art styles and like vibe TF2 compared to Overwatch. Ow. Very interested in reading that, but also I need to focus on driving, so 1 second.
Has one of my systems broken down?
Yeah, I definitely think that was very much. And to be fair, I don't think it is an unreasonable fear. A lot of what I'm saying about it is hindsight, right? Like, it's easy to say now that they don't have the same appeal because we have seen how the two communities developed from that point. And yeah, to talk about the thing with like the monetization, it's definitely a thing of like the issue is if you care about the monetization of Overwatch, this is a huge scam. Like if you spend more money than just buying the original game, then you were getting scammed. And this is, I think, the way bigger issue with this over should you actually care about Overwatch? Because I think personally no, but like that's not an answer I can give for everyone. But like from a consumer perspective, like consumer protection standpoint, this is just not acceptable, in my opinion. Yep. You are correct. You are correct. Too real, pandering, red flag. But you're correct. We're going to Minecraft. The too real pandering red flag, yes, that is a reference. Don't worry about it. It's just about it being too real. It's not serious. Yeah, what Fringe just said. And yeah, to read a pandering red flag is like more or less a running joke in the Leaf game from Jackbox. When a Quiplash line is a bit too real.
Adjusting route.
Random track.
Excuse me? Welcome in, but also, what did you just say? Chat, I can't believe I would ever say this, but I think I'm too old for this. I think that it's something about Knuckles and Whisper being broken, which, I mean, she is, from what I've heard. The thing is, Whisper's pretty strong, so I don't know if she's as strong as people say, but she is strong. Like, I definitely think she will be one of the better characters in the game. But I think in more aggressive events, she would definitely struggle. You know what? I take a tie. Thank you. I'm kind of bad at this game, but I'm having fun, which is the important part. But yeah, I prefer heavier characters, so I don't really vibe with Whisper, but I agree. I agree. I am too old for this shit. Yeah, welcome in. Currently I'm just trying to get through the event. I might grind it a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to grind it too much. Like, I'm not going to get for like top 100. I'm not good enough at this game for it. That's a good question. No, but I think they were talking about like Whisper being strong and like if Knuckles can
Greetings.
I don't know, something about something about Whisper and Knuckles. And also Miku. Who is in this game, so But yeah, I definitely think with like the stage 4 boost, Whisper's gonna be very strong.
Acceptable. Aerial.
I'm so bad at this map, I hate this map. But again, I think it depends a bit on like the item, like in the festivals it will depend a lot on how common aggressive items are. Because if she can get a good drift starting, then it's a lot harder for her. I mean, evidently this is not Earth. This is Sonic's world. Thought we established that. Actually, this place is probably not even on Earth. Or Sonic's Earth. I could not avoid it. I probably could have avoided it if I reacted faster. I did not. Not a Nickelodeon slime. Okay, I didn't know how long the boost was, so I didn't want to risk going off-road. Okay, so far so good. So far so bad. Third place is not bad. I'm taking third place. I'm still third place, I think. Maybe fourth place.
Expected time frame.
Okay, fourth place. Fine. Still good. Now, is it good enough? I don't know. It depends on the ranks. Nice. We got it. As long as Team Whisper didn't get it, we're safe. There's something very funny about Omega on the extreme gear with the pastel pink and pastel blue. It's kind of funny. Welcome back. We would have needed your help once again to know what the kids these days hip about. I'm so far away from my generation, it's terrible. I agree, Lich. It would be funny if we could free... technically you can free Wei Tai, I think, if you... if two teams are 10 points ahead from the other team, there's technically a way. I don't know if it's actually possible for that to happen, but it would be funny if it was. I actually prefer Mystic Jungle. I know it's... I don't know, I just like the Forces music.
Hello.
I know I'm a weirdo for liking Forces music, but...
Do it.
Let's go.
So, is there a way to split? No, there wouldn't be. I mean, also fair. The music of Forces is actually kind of sick. I mean, there's also some other things I find cool about Forces, but... Someday I should do a whole rant about Forces, but today is not that day. Actually, I think what Knuckles... That's unfortunate. What Knuckles says is way funnier. Stuff like going in hard and fast. You know. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Sonic's dead. You're never gonna see him again. Operation Big Wave. How many lives how much blood has Knuckles on his hand with Operation Big Wave? How many people died during Operation Big Wave? Not so nice. Aerial new. Valid. Yep. I hate when I have the perfect shield timing just for me to immediately get taken by the Nickelodeon slide. Alright, take care. Talk to you later. We should do Terraria at some point again. How am I first? No.
Finish!
So the good news is I'm not first anymore.
Performance.
God damn it. We're likely winning here. Very likely. In fact, we can only tie. The worst we can get is a tie. I spoke that into existence, but it doesn't matter because we both get first anyways. So. Are you fucking with me? Are you kidding me? I don't like how ready you were to answer that. Hydrate, I can do that. I actually wanted to do that anyways. And a stretch. Why so serious? Because I'm 2 points off. 2 points. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Y'all are impossible. Also, I love that.
Hey guys.
Fair. Valid. Valid. Also, I love how this festival just straight up encourages me to do more of what I would be doing anyways. Like, my kit is set up for air tricks and getting rings from air tricks. I was gonna do that anyways. You are, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And yeah, I guess you can technically do it with strangers, but also not wrong, actually. Now that you say it. Acceptable. Acceptable. Zavok's insane. Ouch. I have screwed up. Okay. Okay. I'm back in action. System error. How did they get up there? What did that Zavok do? You know what? Fair enough. I can't argue with that.
Target neutralized. Surpassing weakling.
You know what, I'm on board with that. I do like casino stages. And I say that as a Sonic fan who might not have the best, experiences with casino stages. Oh, yeah, okay, no. That's a bust.
Finish!
That's
Has one of my systems
kind
broken
of
down?
amazing. That makes sense. If my team wins this, I got hard carried. I mean, it doesn't matter. I get the points anyways. But wait, is Phoenix Shifter a bot? I think that might be a bot from the name, which hurts even more. I got hard carried. I got hard carried by a bot. We did it! We finished the thing. We have acquired lesbians. Actually, we already have the lesbians, but yeah. I mean, technically, I already had them since yesterday, but actually, let me leave really quick. Hang on, character select. Those lesbians. Do I need to send you the picture too? God damn it. Hang on. Do I have a DM with you already? No. Time to change that. Miri. Let me just... Send you a message. Pictures. That's an what I'm sending you is an actual comic panel, by the way, from the Sonic comics. They are not technically confirmed lesbians. However, they are as close as they can possibly be to being confirmed lesbians. They are so gay. They are very gay. Which is funny because they are actually canon gay Sonic characters. It's just Sonic, like Sega has a weird mandate with Sonic where they don't like characters getting into a relationship. They don't mind it if they are already in a relationship, but they don't like getting people, like characters. No, that's an actual panel. The writers ship it. Just officially they are not a couple. But they are as close as they can possibly be. Again, and not because Sega has an issue with gay characters in the comics. They have gay characters in the comics. It's literally just they don't like characters getting in relationships for some reason. Unless their name is Vector and Vanilla for some reason. I am aware. I am very aware. I am very aware. It's as close as they can possibly be. As subtle as a brick wall, yes. Hang on, do I have a window? I don't have a window capture set up for my overlay, so I can show this. Yeah, but again, there are canonically gay Sonic characters as well, so it literally does feel like. It really feels like a matter of we cannot outright state it, but... And again, it's weird because they have a weird sort of mindset about that in general, like... That's why I'm saying it's not necessarily a thing about them being gay and more just them in general not wanting relationships. Like new relationships, because Tangle was introduced before Whisper. Whisper was introduced 4 issues later? I don't remember. But yeah. It is as subtle as a brick wall. Anyways, let's do a little bit more of the festival before calling it. Miri, do you know when Dan goes live? Does Dan go live today? Is Dan already live? Okay. I'm just thinking, usually I don't know if I want to be on that long, so yeah. I'm just thinking about if I already raid out soon or if I stay on a little bit longer. I mean, I'm definitely staying a little bit longer, but I know, but he does Mario Kart before, I think, which is why I thought it would be fun to raid him if I can, but if not, then that's a-okay with me. But yeah, I think we'll go until the next ad break and then however long that is. And then we'll raid out. A bit of a shorter stream, but I might stream tomorrow still. I don't know yet. Was that person called Kingdom Heart? Like, dumb? Oh my god, yes. Midnight for me, yeah, I'm not going to stream until midnight. I'm sorry. I can't build proper drift in these tight tunnels, which is why I don't like Apotos. Can't snake. To be fair, I think, I'm actually for 2 reasons I think that doesn't quite apply here.
Random track.
I don't disagree with you, to be fair. Like, I still think that's a valid take. Like, it's just... this is the comic, like the current Sonic comics are actually written in America. Like it's specifically published by IDW. So I don't know if that's really the reason. Especially given, again, a lot of the mandates from Sega come from a different reason. Like, they had a very bad experience with RG. Like, with when RG published Sonic Comics, they had very bad experiences because they didn't have quite as much oversight about it as they maybe should have had. I'm not usually one for advocating for creative oversight like that, but at least a little bit is probably a good idea. Because RG was quite... Ow.
Finish!
So yeah, they're a bit hesitant on... That's all, like, what they allow in the writing. So again, it feels... I still agree that I wish we had proper representation with them. Like, I wish they would just say it. But like... I don't feel like it's a thing of trying to erase gays. Yeah. I am seeing the ad break is about to start, so I'm probably going to call it here. But I'm going to stay just a little bit longer to talk about this, because I want to talk about it. So suck it. I can see that, yeah. I can see what you mean there. That makes a lot more sense seeing it. I guess I also phrased it wrong because I think I do get what you, like, I thought I got what you mean. So I think I understand what you mean. Like, it's still good representation, but it's not complete. Like, it's not. I can see it, yeah. There's a lot of just like... There's something missing, right? It's just... It either shows... It leans either way too much into the, like, they're basically just besties or whatever, or... It doesn't lean into, like... I don't know, it's... Obviously I'm also not as experienced. Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously I'm not as experienced for perhaps obvious reasons with this sort of topic, but yeah. I like it's, and again, this is why I think the whole thing with Sonic, like the Sonic comics, is such a weird situation, because I feel like it falls into the same pitfalls while coming from a completely different and they were roommates. Yes. But like it falls into the, like the comics fall into the same pitfall while coming from a different direction of like just in general being very afraid of, like, leaning into proper relationships at all. Like, again, there are only two, like, proper relationships in the IDW comics. Which are Dawn and Night, which were introduced as a couple. Even if it wasn't explicitly stated, but when their design was introduced to Seiya, they were introduced as a couple. Also, you can't convince me that they aren't Vector's adopted parents. Side tangent. And the other, like, official couple is, for some reason, Vector and Vanilla, which they just find funny. That's from what I've heard the reason for that. Although they're also not technically a couple, so do with that as you wish. But they're the only ones who really lean into romance. There are a few moments with Sonic and Amy, I guess, but not beyond the usual, basically. And like, I get that that's also just not the focus of Sonic, right? But it's also, it is kind of sad to see this representation just not being a thing, right? Because, like, especially with such popular franchises, you can... Oh, I didn't know I have a screen. I didn't know this could happen. Totally noted. Also, thanks for the sub. 29 months, that's almost a year. But yeah, that's why I get what you mean with, like, Tangle and Whisper being, like, that it feels like incomplete representation. And to be fair, again, with Tangle and Whisper, it's basically confirmed. Like, it's all but explicitly stated. But it is still, like... something like that, yes. But yeah, it's just... there's still something missing, like... being able to just officially say, yeah, those are sapphic characters, right? They are just lesbians. Like... and obviously there will still be people who will, like, be pissed about it or whatever, and, like... yeah, I get what you mean. I think I get what you mean. I definitely agree, like, there's just... it would be nice to get that acknowledgement that, yes, this is a thing. And again, they're as subtle as a brick wall, so... if it was up to the writers alone, they would already be. So... yeah. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be back. I might be back tomorrow, just because I wanna. For no other reason. I might not be available on Wednesday. Maybe I'm available Friday, but I might also be passed out, because I don't know. I wonder is a great reason to stream, I agree. I know, right? See? Imagine. That would be weird. Anyways, let's find someone to raid, shall we? It's been a long day. Actually, it's been a very short stream for my standards, but... anyways. Argig is doing Sonic Origins, a race against someone. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I hope we can raid Argig anyways. I don't know for how long he's been going, but considering he still has the entire Sonic trilogy ahead of him, well, half the trilogy, I think it's fair to say that he's probably going for a little bit long at least. Yeah, I know. Agig is a Sonic speedrunner. He also does a lot of CrossWorlds and similar, but currently he's doing a race of Sonic Origins against a Sega Stream team member. I don't know who that is, but we'll find out, I guess. Yeah. He's also... yeah, he's a Scottish speedrunner. He does a lot of Sonic, and that's it. I'll be back again, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, he and Huts also race a lot of silly stuff, like a bunch of silly games. They often do Sonic 8s. They did ages ago Nights at the Casino, which is basically just get 1,000 rings in Casino Night Zone or die. Your world. See you later. Glad to see you at the end here. And yeah, that's it. I don't know when I'll be back. Tomorrow, probably not Wednesday, maybe Friday. Take care, y'all. Bye.